Gatorade. You don't want that shit. What it do, God Squad? Back with another episode of my career, dig. We need to get this jersey. Get this jersey swap going. It's our second one. If we get Michael Bridges. Cause we already got Scoots right here, look. Jersey swap to Scoot Henderson. They get this one right here. This one was stole off of Reeves. Beat that nigga up for it. Alright, man, let's go get this game going. We're 22-7 right now. We don't want this nigga's jersey, actually. Fuck that shit. Nah, I'm just kidding. We do. We want all the jerseys we can get. Take all the free jerseys. You can rock this in the game too. This face shit. Let's get it. I wish we can just find the right SIGs on this so we can just lock in and just be grinding. But that's what we about to do anyways, because we was trying to lock in all day on SIGs and trying to find shit. Just have to stick with this. Try to grab it again. Make smart shots. Wow. Wow. I'm gonna fuck them up.
Pete, what up, man? I like the game. Yeah, great, man. That means a lot to me, man. I appreciate that. Man. Don't get it twisted up. I'm not gonna take it easy. You already know, I know that. But hey, Want to see if you want to do a jersey swap after the game. It's easy. Come on. All right.
If I win this game and give you
Hey, if you want this jersey, man, you got to work hard for that. All I'm going to say is, you're ready to put my jersey on your wall, bro. Listen, if you ain't Dr. J, we ain't getting this jersey. All right, we'll see.
boy, you about to go crazy, chill, Bridges. Should got that little 100 BC off your head.
And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Chris Paul is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Jay in at the 3. And for New York, Randall and Robinson hold on to the most 4.
Can't believe that they let you put it the face paint.
And it's Anunoby in at the small 4. This is the most wonderful time of the year. Christmas and the NBA, all wrapped up right into one beautiful package.
It is, partner. And as a player, it was always an honor to play in those Christmas Day games. And now it's an honor for us as announcers to call it. It's one of the best days on the NBA calendar.
Here's Anunoby. Pops in, coming off an assist from Randall. Anunoby's got the game going with his first points of the game for New York. Here's Jay, right wing. Fires the 3. That one doesn't.
I ain't gonna lie, I need to turn this light off. Fuck on my eyes.
Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get inbounds that time. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at New York. They're in a shot. They're in the same spot. Still outside the top 3.
Well, I think for the Spurs, they continue to obliterate expectations because they found a way to get the most out of the guys on this roster.
Now here's Brunson. What a tremendous game played against Toronto. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And really staring, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be...
Hey!
Great finish! Oh, my.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Brunson. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. Master Robinson. Trying to find Anunoby. Gets it to him. No good off the front iron. And it's the Spurs ball. And if you've been following them closer this year, you know they're winning games by double-digit margins.
And making it look easy, guys. And when this team gets a lead down the stretch, they protect it as well as anybody in the game. They have become comfortable in dealing with adversity.
Now here's Brunson. After the miss from Jay, or the 3. And that's good. Jalen Brunson for 3.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Here's Jay. It's rebounded by New York.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Offensive rebound. Here's Arnobi. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And it's 8 points for OG Anunoby. Here's Jimmy.
Come on, we gotta lock in.
Yes.
We gotta lock in, y'all. Playing like doo-doo.
Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And now I'll send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few. I was worried Chris Paul will take over the game, saying he's mentally beyond where most players have ever been. His ability to read the floor, make decisions, work the refs, pull out teammates. He checks every box when it comes to leadership. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Jones check in for Paul. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
How about those rookies? Time now to check out the Rookie of the Year race, ranking the league's best young rookies here midway through the season. While you look at Jay, well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
Well, no debate here. He's running away with it and looks poised for big things to come.
Here's Jay. Last time out, he had 44 points. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Three-pointer. A nice shot by Sohan.
Well, we're seeing the progress on Sohan's jumper.
Oh, I need some new dribble moves.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Up top, Anunoby. 8 points for him. It's good.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offense.
Spurs trail by 10. Driving to the basket. And the basket by Jay.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Here's DiVincenzo. Jay with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone 50% from the field to this point. 4 of 8. This bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for New York.
And
Staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also like how they trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
San Antonio with the ball after OG Anunoby missed from long range. Here's Jay. Knicks with the rebound.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, guys. The Knicks went all in this summer, trading with their rivals, the Brooklyn Nets, for Mikal Bridges. In reuniting a core that won collegiate championships together, they hope to replicate that success at this level. And now with perhaps the league's top defensive wing tandem, they'll have a chance.
A big-time move for sure. And Shams, we appreciate the report.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Shea misses. New York leading by 8. Anunoby outside. The three-pointer is right on target. Anunoby's got 13.
He's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Here's Jay. He's guarded by Anunoby. Wembanyama passes to Jay. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Jay misses.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And he dunks it down.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Anunoby has the open look. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Here's Jay. That is a great finish!
Oh my gosh.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. New York ahead, up 9. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
On the court for San Antonio. And Wembanyama's out there with Zach Collins. Then it's Jones. Then there's Jay, and it's Johnson in at the 3 side. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the 76ers was superb. He had 44 points and was reliable as ever from distance. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something you really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. San Antonio also making some changes. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Zach Collins. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Johnson. And stolen by DiVincenzo. All going up court. Yep, it counts. And the Knicks lead by 9.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Jay. Not going to go that time. Good D by Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And in the past few years, Brunson's percentages from the corner has been outstanding, well above league average.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. San Antonio making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Now here's Randall. Last game we saw him score 32. Brunson kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Hart. 6 to shoot. Randall with a screen for home. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lets it go from the wing. Jay misses. The Knicks leading by 12. Hart with it. And Johnson picking him up. Here's Randall. Out to Brunson. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. So it's the Knicks now. Inside. Here's DiVincenzo.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Here's on an open. After the basket by San Antonio. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. 17. And here's Randall. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Misses from close range.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Here's Jay. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And in terms of controlling a game, Chris Paul is as good as anyone I've ever seen do it.
The Spurs have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
Well, you look at Jay, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Brunson kicks to DiVincenzo. To Brunson. Lock at 6. And the rejection by
fucking slap Brian something.
Spurs trailed by 8. Here's Jay. 20 points for him. Vassell wide open. And it's San Antonio with another.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Runs in the pass to Robinson.
I can't fucking play right now.
Now here's Randall. It's paying off with the basket. Randall's got 6.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Starting to lock
And the
back in.
officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
2K, nigga.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. He has 6. Robinson a screen on Paul. Brunson, no good. Spurs trail by 8. Fires from 18. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Yeah, fucking jump shot. That's what I fucking need, bro.
To the middle. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Washington Wizards.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Now, here's Anunoby. 15 points in the game. And DiVincenzo is good for 3. He's got 9.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Jay. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
For New York, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. He doesn't get the second one. Spurs trail by 13. In transition, here come the Spurs. Here's Jay. No good that time. Good D by Anunoby. Brunson, right side. 16 feet away. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And so it's the New York Knicks looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the New York Knicks.
Gotta appreciate the way they're moving the ball. The offense is flowing like my rap game. When you bring the right beat, you know my name.
You know what? It is a debate. Were you a better rapper or you a better DJ as you are today?
Now that's me, Kenny. DJ EJ. Okay, fellas, now a look at the sharpshooters lining up for the three-point contest.
Some really interesting names here. So many great shooters in the league. That said, I know who I would pick. Shaq?
Shaq Shadama says you've picked the wrong guy, Kenny.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Spurs trail by 13. And once again, Coach, this storied San Antonio franchise is on the upswing.
It sure is, Kevin. Look, they've got a Hall of Fame coach and a potential Hall of Fame centerpiece to build a team around. They've got great talent evaluators in the front office. You can't ask for a better recipe for success.
The backcourt pair will be Brunson and DiVincenzo. Randall and Robinson hold down the post for him. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with.
9 for 25 is crazy.
Brunson with it. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the shot goes down. Randall's got 8 points.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Jay. The Spurs rebound. Here's Vassell. Drains it from beyond the arc. Vassell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
Now DiVincenzo. Back to Brunson. Over Paul. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Spurs trail by 12. Free throw line jump shot.
Fuck,
It's
bro.
rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. The close range shot is good from Brunson.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute.
I can't play
inside.
right
The
now.
defense
What the
must be
fuck?
more physical with it.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys. And this group gives us a second look at the shooting guards leading their position in steals over the last 10 games. Fourth, Dante DiVincenzo.
And this is a very intense group. I mean, those steals don't come by accident. I mean, they've gotten them through the effort, and they're willing to expend that kind of energy on that aspect of the game.
Yeah, and you just love having guards like these guys. Your defense starts on the perimeter, and they have made it tough on opponents.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but it has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Jay. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
And he's been a force on the
Sub me out,
glass
coach.
all game long.
Take me out the
No
fucking
doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
Dan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send a second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right. So it's the Spurs now, after OG Anunoby missed from long range.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Randall outside. Anunoby outside. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
Jay misses.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Here's Brunson. Robbins.
Obviously, I need the training wheels back on.
Heroes mode is back.
Shaking MP.
MP about to tear the roof off.
Fuck, I'm tired. KD and Pro Theater, but I like these drill moves too. Low key, feel a little bit better. think so far it's the best one. Kuzma. I'm gonna stick with Kuzma. This feel the smoothest. Where the fuck was LeBron at? Free throw. One more game and then we off. Then we off, man.
up, MP?
MP, what up, man? I like your game.
Man, Mikal Bridges, man, that means a lot to me, man. I appreciate that, for real.
But don't get it twisted, though.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened to my game? Crashed out.
But, hey, I do want to see if you want to do a jersey swap after the game.
That's easy. Come on.
All right.
Okay. I like that confidence.
You already know.
We'll see after the game, then.
All right.
Season's greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here at 2K Sports. It's time for a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day. In this one, we'll see the New York Knicks against the San Antonio Spurs. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for San Antonio. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Devin Vassell out there with Chris Paul. And it's Jay in at the 3. And for New York, Randall plays the 4 with Robinson in at center. Brunson and DiVincenzo team up as the backcourt. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the contest. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4". Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league,
and one of the most skilled.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Pass to Brunson. Now DiVincenzo. Outside Robinson. Here's Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. The offensive rebound. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And we're about a minute into the first. Vassell outside. Paul passes to Jay. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Got it.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
The Knicks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. And when I brought up Chris Paul, Coach marveled at his leadership, saying he's a heck of a player and a natural-born leader. Few players in the history of the game have been able to command an offense and a locker room the way that CP has throughout his career. Coach has nothing but respect for the future Hall of Famer. BA?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Jay. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Jay's got 5 now.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Brunson. Coming off a solid outing against Toronto. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Oh, got that one up quick. Give him 8.
Such a good facilitator. If your defense makes a mistake, Paul will find the open man.
Paul against Brunson. Robinson, a screen on Paul. Here's Brunson. That one rolls around and rims out. Spurs lead by 3. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest of levels for years to come.
A team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you for the report. And it's Jay missing.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
To the middle. Stolen by Vassell. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break,
big lob.
Good things tend to happen.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau.
2 for 4 from 3.4.
He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And with New Year's fast approaching, let's see our power rankings for an idea of how everyone's year is looking. You take a look at New York, they're in the same slot, number 4.
You know, for the Spurs, they continue to look incredibly dangerous. The cohesion and teamwork they show on a nightly basis has a lot to do with that.
And down it goes. 2 points. Brunson's got 5.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Yep, count it.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here's DiVincenzo. No made baskets yet. Screen by Robinson from behind the arc. DiVincenzo can't hit. And here are the Spurs now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Jay. Anunoby covering. Jay, the pass to Sohan. Wembanyama, screen on Randall. 5 on the clock. And it's Jay missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Brunson against Paul. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Back come the Spurs in transition. And that one's good. Jay. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
Here's Brunson. The shot off that time. San Antonio leading by 7. Well, Grant, there's a lot to love about Christmas Day, not the least of which are the great NBA matchups we always get.
Oh, B.A., we've seen some Christmas classics over the years, haven't we? Something about playing on this holiday brings out the best in players and teams.
Here's DiVincenzo after the basket by San Antonio. Outside Robinson.
I got Jalen Brown play up.
And Anunoby finds DiVincenzo. Sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Jay driving to the basket, and he jams it home with authority.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Knicks trail by 8. Outside Brunson. Pass to Randall. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Jay. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. New York has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Jay. And it's New York with a rebound. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
And a big finish by Robinson.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Okay, look out.
Wow. And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And so the San Antonio Spurs with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Then there's Chris Paul, then it's Keldon Johnson, and it's Jay in at the shooting guard position. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the 76ers played really superb basketball. He ended up with 44 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times. David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
Randall against Wembanyama. Right side McBride. Pass to Bridges. 4-3. He buries it from 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Jay. Checked by Randall. And here's Johnson from the arc. Hart pulls it in. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter.
Johnson.
And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul of the game. And some changes here for New York. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. Pass to Hart. The baseline J is on the way. That one a little long. Spurs lead by 4. Here's Jay. Last game out, he had 44. DiVincenzo with the steal. In transition, here they come. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan. New York shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Count the basket.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Jay. DiVincenzo covering. Wembanyama, screen on DiVincenzo. Jay. And he can't bank that one in.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Open shot from Brunson. Cans it from the wing. Brunson's got 7 points.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. New York making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And some of the best high flyers in the NBA. Some of this year's contenders for the dunk contest.
And when you look at the names on that list, you just know that contest has a chance to be special.
And I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss. Oh, man, they have really heated up from mid-range.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Jay. He's got 26. Pass to Paul. Now here's Sohan. To the paint. Here's Jay. And Anunoby pulls it down.
So fucking tight.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Josh Hart's checked in for New York. And San Antonio also making a switch. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. Anunoby, no good on the free throw. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City. Playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Julius Randle's checked in for Hart.
First foul, though.
And here's Brunson. He has 7. DiVincenzo finds Robinson. Now Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. They grab their own miss. The 3, DiVincenzo. Vassell with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. It's scooped up. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
Yeah, terrific follow-through for Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Now Brunson, scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. Here's Anunoby. Out to DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
San Antonio shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Ball against Brunson. Can they get it? And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And though he has a scorer's mindset, Brunson willing to make the next pass.
Here's Jay. Anunoby covering. Out to the wing. Paul against Brunson. Oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you.
And that one is hammered home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Robinson can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jay. And a miss there on the triple. Randall deciding where to go with it. Count it. Randall's got his first points of the game.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Here's Jay. He got it up. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Now, this is how you finish a first half, sending them to the locker room with a statement shot from three-point range.
And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest.
Some really interesting names here. So many great shooters in the league. That said, I know who I would pick. Shaq?
Shaq Shadama says you've picked the wrong guy, Kenny.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, BA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Brunson and DiVincenzo team up as the backcourt. Randall plays the 4 with Robinson in at center. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Jay. 6 to shoot. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
New jumper Z.
Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Inside, here's Robinson. Robinson, the rebound by Jay. Spurs lead by 10. To the inside. Here's Sohan. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
New York has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Down low. Here's Anunoby, and he dunks it down.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. There's the drive. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. San Antonio shooting their third free throw.
That was nasty.
Attempt of the game. Knicks trail by 13. And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, BA, that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall. Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
DiVincenzo, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, we've seen outstanding defense this season, and here are the teams leading the way in steals. 5th on the list, the Knicks.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
That one's no good. Here's Randall. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, came up empty.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
The Knicks have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. DiVincenzo can't hit.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And that one's good. Jay.
I just love the ball move.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
San Antonio with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game of the Nets. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. And it's Jay missing. Knicks trail by 12. Outside Anunoby. From the strike. Outside for Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randall. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Vassell outside. Pass to Jay. Fires from deep. And it's New York with a rebound. Randall's got rebound number 8 now. Outside Brunson. And here's Anunoby. Out to DiVincenzo. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Jay. Jay's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Sohan. From about 19. And it's Jay missing. New York has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Robinson passes to Brunson.
Brunson.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Bridges, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. And it's Jay missing.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
And Brunson running the floor.
And lightning quick there. I mean, Jalen Brunson out on the break. A thing to watch.
Here's Jay. He's guarded by Bridges. And the three-pointer goes. Jay's got 47 points.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
And some changes here for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Robinson. And it's DiVincenzo in for Bridges. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Johnson's checked in. Knicks trail by 9. For the Knicks, Achua's checked in for Julius Randle. Mikal Bridges comes in for Anunoby. And it's McBride in for DiVincenzo. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
A flashy ball handler at times. Brunson knows how to carve up scoring opportunities for himself.
Pass to Jay. Shot from 16. He got it again. Sensational. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
To the left side wing. Sneaking inside. It's Brunson.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Spurs lead by 5. Jones with the ball. Pass to Jay. Spurs need to get one up here. Achua with a steal. And here's Brunson from the arc. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. San Antonio on top, up 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau.
Got to get some stop. But right now we're making one effort.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And it's Jones with the ball for the Spurs. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. We've got Zach Collins. Trey Jones is out there with Johnson. And it's Jay in at the 3. Brunson passes to Bridges. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Jay. Got it from about 16 feet. Jay's got 53 points.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Bridges. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Richard, he's the Iron Man of the NBA right now. Mikal Bridges takes pride in being available on a nightly basis.
We've all heard it before. The best ability is availability. And Bridges does whatever it takes to not miss games. More teams need to take this mindset. Since being given more responsibility, Bridges has really blossomed and wants to continue getting better.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Shot clock at 5. Jones from outside. And it's New York with a rebound. Ball stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs.
This is just what they needed right now. A strong defense and smart offense to give their slim lead a boost.
Knicks trail by 5. McBride passes to Brunson. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Bridges a screen on Jones. Here's Brunson outside. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Here's Jay. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Bridges passes to Hart. To tie it up. And he lays it up and in. And that ties it up.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. New York making a switch here. Robinson's checked in, and San Antonio also making a switch. Wembanyama's checked in for Collins. Here's Jay. San Antonio again missing. The Knicks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Outside Robinson. Achua finds Bridges. Outside Hart to take the lead. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. DiVincenzo comes in for Bridges. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Ball comes in for Jones. Pass to Jay. Fires top of the key. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Spurs?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Hit this pocket.
Look at that.
Right wing. Here's Jay. And got it. Another basket.
And with this tremendous night, he is tied for second most 60-point games in a season.
What a year he's having. Game after game, being able to score so effortlessly. Truly remarkable. Robinson, and he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And San Antonio gets called for the foul.
Everyone in the
only 3 people that scored. Yeah, Harrison Barnes on the squad. The fuck?
building saw the obvious contact. And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a must.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Jay. The offensive rebound.
Wemby working down there.
There is no defensive rebound that is secure with Wemby lurking. That's a good play.
Knicks trail by 7. DiVincenzo pass to Brunson. Here's Hart. The 3, DiVincenzo fires in the triple.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Jay. Wembanyama, screen on Anunoby. And that one's good.
Let's go, Wemby.
Jay.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Brunson. Got a hand on
Oh,
it.
sorry, JB. I had to do it to you.
Into the lane. Jay.
Oh.
Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Why we double
The Knicks have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Kept alive. Shots good by Hart.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
You love the relentlessness. Wasn't going to give up a chance.
Oh my God.
Here's DiVincenzo. Rebound by Jay. Jay's got 7 rebounds in the game. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth. To the wing, right side. Wembanyama, screen on Anunoby. Here's Jay. DiVincenzo covering. Just 3 to shoot. To the middle. Oh, not enough to slow down Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Count it. Brunson's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
And he makes it.
Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Knicks trail by 6.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of
Chris
it.
Paul. Oh.
And they'll get another chance. New York has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. DiVincenzo can't hit. And so they choose to intentionally foul. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here is DiVincenzo. Anunoby. It falls! And now they trail by just 4. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good. And that puts them up 5. So he gets them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 3-pointer. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And so he dropped. Drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And the Knicks call time here. They're down by 8. Your thoughts, guys?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Here's Jay, and he drives in, and it's flushed down. A nice jam. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Offline. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll do it, folks.
Easy, dog.
For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Okay, MP. I didn't know you was nice like that. Hey, you deserve this jersey.
Thanks, man. You're definitely the toughest defender I've had so far.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate it. Here you go.
Here you go, man.
Good luck.
Appreciate it.
Keep doing your thing, man.
Hey, got to.
Fire. Fire. You got some shoes too.
MP got the job done tonight, as usual.
See who we play next.
Man, the air really is thinner up here. Hope you've been running.
Looking good, MP.
Having a front office record.
MP.
You
changed a lot of people's minds by winning the NBA Cup.
Okay.
Mine included. That first half of the season was a real eye-opener for me.
Cliff, I've been trying to tell you, we're farther along than what you think. We about to shock the world, you know what I mean?
You identified a goal and you made it happen, and that's commendable. But you start acting like it's all sunshine and rainbows, we'll get knocked down a peg fast and you can say cup champs.
We got a lot of work to do, I understand that.
Well, then let's take a look at your second half goals. You got to keep grinding if you want to keep surprising people.
I wouldn't have it any other way, Coach. You know that.
All right. Take a look at this list. Let me know what you want to focus on.
Prepare for a championship run by testing yourself against the best team in the league. Prove you got the league's best offensive outreach.
I want to be the MVP.
You looking for those bright lights, huh?
Playing at the MVP level will help us get a title. In order to give the most to the team, I have to ask the most of myself first.
You have the ability. And the way you've been performing this year, you're worthy of the recognition. But that is a reward that is based largely on perception.
Well, it's a tricky thing. I get that.
Well, luckily, we know how to play the game. You show out against other MVP contenders.
And win games.
And we will do our part to help you get the media on your side.
All right, I'm with you.
Easy money.
That sounds good. Sounds like a plan.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every moment matters. Give everything you've got to this and you'll be rewarded.
Like those kicks, MP.
Appreciate it, dog. Damn, you can do your workouts right here. You don't gotta go to the Gatorade shit. That's live.
Good, MP. Congrats on Play of the Month. Keep it up.
Alright, y'all, we about to end it here.